On this edition of NISA Today, we'll recap Week 8 in the NISA League as we enter the last weekend of the 2019 NISA Fall Showcase. We'll take a look at a thrilling matchup in Miami as the Miami FC make their return to Ricardo Silva Stadium against Oakland Roots. Plus, we'll shift out west to SoCal as the LA Force, Cal United Strikers, and 1904 FC settle the score after conclusion of this weekend's games. Someone will book their ticket to the West Coast Championship game. We'll preview the championship matchups, NISA's Player of the Week, and league news, and more on NISA Today. Welcome to NISA Today. I'm Joshua Taylor. After Miami FC clinched a spot in the East Coast Championship, they returned to the original home from their NASL days and look to keep their unbeaten streak alive, while Oakland Roots go for the first win in their last game of the 2019 NISA Fall Showcase. So who gets tricked and who gets the treat on Halloween night in Miami? Let's get to the highlights. The Miami FC look to extend their win streak to 19 games as they got to a fast start in the 11th minute as Miguel Gonzalez scores to put Miami FC ahead 1-0. In the 38th minute, Miguel Gonzalez gets another to put Miami ahead 2-0. Just before the half, Jack McInerney scored in the 43rd minute to keep Oakland in the match. In the second half, Jack McInerney gets another in the 49th to tie the match 2-2. And in stoppage time, Sean Chen gets the loose ball to score the game winner in stoppage time to win the match for Miami FC 3-2 against Oakland Roots. Cal United Strikers FC had a chance to book their ticket to host the West Coast Championship with a win or draw against LA Force. In the 20th minute, Christian Turgeon converts the PK to put Cal United ahead 1-0 to keep his scoring streak at 5 games. Late in the first half, Joshua Colwell scores to tie the match for LA Force. In the 64th minute, Gustavo Villalobos scores to put Cal United ahead 2-1, and 10 minutes later, Leonardo Silva dos Anjos ties the match at 2-2 to end the match in a draw. Miami FC looks to go for their 20th win and a 9th trophy in 4 seasons as they will now focus on their opponent, Stumptown Athletic, while Cal United Strikers FC get their draw with LA Force, which sets them up to put them in the West Coast Championship game, and they will now wait a little longer to find out who their next opponents will be in that matchup. Coming up after the break, we'll discuss our Week 9 matchup between 1904 FC versus LA Force. Plus, we'll preview the championship matchups and discuss league news, NISA's Player of the Week, and more. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As we now enter the last week of play for the NISA Fall Showcase, Oakland and Atlanta SC turn their attention to the 2020 spring season, while LA Force and 1904 FC are left to battle for the last spot in the West Coast Championship game. 1904 FC has been unbeaten at home so far this season. Will their streak continue, or will LA Force spoil the party and get their golden ticket to the championship? It's a winner-take-all match in San Diego as whoever won between 1904 FC and LA Force will clinch the final spot in the championship. In the 31st minute, LA Force got on the board first from a free kick outside the box that was scored by Alvaro Madrigal Zavala to put LA up 1-0. In the 45th minute, Alvaro Madrigal Zavala would get another to double the lead for the visitors. In the 61st minute, Mo Espinoza converts the penalty kick to bring 1904 FC within 1, but LA Force held on for the win and clinched the final spot in this weekend's West Coast Championship game. So the championship game is all set, and in the East Coast Championship, we got Miami FC hosting Stumptown Athletic. I expect Miami FC to win this one at home, and on the West Coast Championship game, we got LA Force taking on California United Strikers, and I expect Cal United Strikers to win this one. And the winners of these games will advance to the NISA playoffs in 2020. On to some NISA news. Jack McInerney, in his interview after their match against the Miami FC with Deporte Total USA, he mentioned that the Oakland Roots are looking at the possibility of joining the USL Championship in 2020. Let's take a listen to his interview.
It was kind of just something on the fly that happened that was put together before the end of the year where I could get some minutes and get fit, before going into next year. And this team I know is looking to get in USL next year, and there's a good chance of that. So whatever happens going forward, I know this club has built something special, and whether they're in NISA or in USL going forward, they're definitely going to be one of the better teams in the league.
Now you heard Jack McInerney is very confident that the Roots were looking at going to USL next year. However, according to Midfield Press, their sources say that the Roots are 100% committed to NISA, and because of the territory rights held by the USL's East Bay group, it would block any deal for the Roots to join USL in the future. So the Roots are staying in NISA for now, but according to SF Bloggate, the Oakland Roots and head coach Paul Bravo have agreed to part ways after finishing last in the 2019 NISA Fall Showcase, with no wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses. The team was successful off the field, with sold-out attendance, but struggled on the field. The team will look for a new coach to lead them into the 2020 NISA Spring Showcase. According to Michael Lewis of FrontRowSoccer.com and Midfield Press, the New York Cosmos have applied by the deadline to join the NISA League for the fall 2020 season. The process will now go to the NISA Board of Governors for review, presentation from the club, and a vote from the board. If approved, they will also need to be vetted by the U.S. Soccer Federation. The antitrust lawsuit with U.S. Soccer, the club is involved with its former league, the NISL, could be a potential stumbling block in its process to join NISA. And finally, the NISA League has announced their Player of the Week, and for Week 8, it's Stumptown Athletics' Michael Bin, who scored 2 goals in their match against Atlanta SC to help them clinch a spot in the East Coast Championship game this Saturday against Miami FC. And here is your final standings of the 2019 NISA Fall Showcase as Miami FC, Stumptown Athletic, LA Force, and Cal United Strikers clinch spots in the championship. And with that, guys, that concludes tonight's episode of NISA Today. If you like the channel, please subscribe to my YouTube page. You can also follow me on Twitter at JTSoccer88. Again, it's at JTSOCKA88. And you can follow me on Instagram at JTSoccerSports. Until next time, bye for now.